Dun, dun, dun. Hello everyone. Welcome back to Weekly Korean Live class. My name is Keijin. 안녕하세요, Keijin입니다. And 안녕하세요, 침침입니다. 침침 is dressed up today because I'm back in 2 weeks. So 침침 is happy, I think. And 안녕하세요, Vishmi and Zaira, Chris, Lenuka, Kwati, and Akshay, Philista's Trend. Hello. Thanks very much. Thanks a lot for watching today's video. And today's topic is Daran! Must know Korean verbs. Yay! Yes, verbs are so important, right? So I prepared some verb plus the conjugation. So today, let's try conjugating some Korean verbs with me together. Okay. Yes, long time no see. It's been 2 weeks already. Whoo! And Eran, 안녕하세요. And Akshay, how was your vacation? I got tanned a lot. I tried to protect my face, but I failed to protect my hands. So I got tanned so much. But fine. Oh, I'm happy like Chim Chim. Oh, great. I'm happy to know that. And Kwati, yes, your vacation ended. Same here. And Yasai, hey. Okay. And Richard, 안녕하세요. Veronique, bonjour. Okay, so I'll keep reading your comments. So please keep writing on YouTube and Facebook. And in the meanwhile, John, let me introduce our 2000 core words ebook. Daran. Oh, I got smaller. But yes, if you click the link in the description or if you scan this QR code, you can go to a page like this. Daran. Yes. And you can just click the blue button, download button to download this free core words, phrases, ebook. 짜잔, it has a lot of words and examples with the meaning. So please check it out. 2000 words is enough. By the way, it's green button. Green button. Green button. Yes. By the way, if this button doesn't work, that means you are not logged into Korean class 101. So please make sure to be logged in or sign up for Korean class 101. And this material is completely free for any free Korean class 101 members. So please check it out. If you download it, you can also print it out like me, or if you prefer to use in the PDF format for your mobile phone or tablet, that's also possible. So, 짜잔, take advantage of it. 2000 words would be more than enough to have a basic conversation in Korean. Okay. Vilma, 안녕하세요. So, advertisement is over, so we will start studying Korean together. And Kwati, oh, it's autumn, but it's still warm. I see. But at least it's not very hot, right? Satyam, good morning. Welcome back. Yasa, it also comes with video lessons. Exactly. You know about this core words ebook very well. Kwat, you are 10 too. Oh, mountain sunlight is so strong. Yeah, I guess so. It's close to the sky, so we are all tanned now. Okay, so 짠. Here are the words that we are going to learn today. I prepared 11 words. 11 words. 짜잔. I will introduce each word very soon, so don't worry if you don't know these words. But before these words, I want to introduce the Korean conjugation, the present tense, the polite present tense, which is very important. Remember, I said 안녕하세요, 요. These are the polite present tense, and it's very important. Oh, Akshay, so it's Teacher's Day in India. I see, in Korea, the Teacher's Day is May 15, but okay. So thank you so much for your message on Teacher's Day. It's very special. Yay. Satya, me too. We missed you so much. Kwati, 맞아요. Okay, so let's look at this verb conjugation. Again, I really want to emphasize this verb conjugation because, you know, 짜잔, do you see this kind of verb here? These are the Korean verb, but these are the dictionary form of Korean verb, but we do not use the dictionary form of the verb in Korean. You can find this word in a dictionary, but when we speak, you need to use the dictionary form and conjugate it. Yes, there are many different conjugation, but we will be looking this one. 아, 어, 여, 요. So basically it's polite form. There are several politeness level in Korean, like casual form, formal form, but I will not mention the casual one and formal one today because this yo form is the most common one, so let's practice. So are you ready? All good? And happy Teacher's Day. Thank you. And 야사이, 에요, exactly, that's also part of this standard polite ending. So some people sometimes ask me, what does this mean? This doesn't mean anything, it's just the spoken form. Again, this is a dictionary form and we do not use when we speak. When we speak, we need to change the spoken form and this is a spoken form. And there are many different spoken form, but we'll focus on the polite, the standard polite spoken form today. Okay, so let's look at some verb. So here's the first example. 살다, 살다. And I conjugated with 아요 here. 아요. Why? Because 짠, this is 살다, right? Can you see? It's big. So you need to get the stem first. When you conjugate the Korean verb with the spoken form of the conjugation, then you need to get the stem. What is a stem? This is a stem. Korean verb and adjective are always ending with 다 at the end. So without 다, remove 다, you don't need 다. This is the stem. Yes, you need this stem. So since I don't need it, I remove this. 짠. 살 is a stem. And look at the stem, the final syllable of the stem, final vowel of the stem. And if the final vowel includes or o sound, you use 아오, 아요, 아요. So for example, do you see 살다? This does include a sound here, right? You sound a sound here. Yes, it does include a sound here. So I'm conjugating with 아요, 아요. Yes. 살아요, 살아요. What does 살다 mean? 살다 means to live. I live in Korea. Chim lives in Finland. I wanted to choose a random country. Or my brother lives in like Busan or something like that to live. And when we speak, oh, my brother lives in Busan. 제 동생은 부산에 살아요. I didn't say 살다, right? I use 살아요. It's because we need to use this spoken form. So I use 살아요. 살아요. Okay? Oh, isn't that Korean word for red? This one? This one? Yes, it's for the conjugation. Andreas Sino. Is it correct? So yes, it's for the Korean conjugation. And let's look at the next example. Next example is this. 짜자잔. 읽다. 읽다. To read books. You read books. 읽다. And now let's look at this one. This word, right? 읽다. And now you need to get the stem, right? Stem. To get the stem, remove 다. 읽 is a stem. This is stem. This is stem. And let's see, does it include our O sound? Does it include our O sound? Nope, it does not include our O sound, but it includes E sound. E sound. So the final vowel include the E sound. E, ik, ik. So since it's not including our O sound, it's not including our O sound, I need to conjugate 어요. 짠. I'll use red color. 어요, as in 읽어요, 읽어요, 읽어요. Okay, good. So the important thing is you just need to look at the final vowel of the stem and see if it includes our O. Our O. Good. Okay. So that's the basic introduction. And there are other verbs that ends with 하다, like this, 하다, such as 공부하다. 공부하다 means to study. You are studying Korean, right? So 공부하다. 하다 is very simple. Change 하다 to 해요. 해요. That's it. Change 하다 to 해요. That's it. 하다 is always 해요. Okay, so this is a basic, very, very basic conjugation explanation. It's very important. Korean people use it every single day. Seriously, every single day. So, 짠, let's practice this conjugation with today's verbs. So, first verb I have is 하다, meaning do or to do. You do something, right? Such as homework. So, 하다, 하다. 하다 is a dictionary form and is to do something. However, when we speak with other people or when we write something, we need to change this dictionary form to spoken form. So how do we change? It was very simple, right? 하다 always become 해요. 해요, right? 하다 always become 해요. It's just something that you have to memorize. It doesn't have a rule. 하다 become 해요. 하다 become 해요. So here's an example sentence for you. 저는 항상 숙제를 해요. 저는 항상 숙제를 해요. The sentence seems long, but I break it down for you. So, 짠, I, and we have, 해요. I put 해요 again. 짜잔. So, 저 means I. And what is 는 here? 는 is topic marking particle. It's a particle making 저 as subject or topic of the sentence. And now we have 항상 means always. 항상, always. And 숙제, it means homework. 숙제. And now you have 를 here is object marking particle making 숙제 as object of the sentence. So we'll talk about the particles next time, or you can check my previous videos, so don't worry about particles too much. But anyway, so now we have 해요. 해요, it means do. So I always do homework. 저는 항상 숙제를 해요. 저는 항상 숙제를 해요. So it's good. Okay, so Kwati, Chim lives in the wonderland. Yes. Chim lives in happy land. And, oh, okay. Thank you, Andreasino. Thank you for the comment. And actually, good example. 매일 운동을 해요 is more than correct. It's just perfect. And, oh, we have Kim. Just, okay. Thank you. Oh, my family name is Kim too. So hello. I'm Kwati. You do homework often. Awesome. You often do homework. I know. You are a good student. 항상 고마워요. 항상. Always. 항상 고마워요. Okay. So we have here next word, which is 웃다. 웃다. 웃다 means to laugh or to smile. 웃다, smile. 웃다, or laugh. Ha 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 ha. Both of them are 웃다. In English, laugh and smile are different. And we do have word for smile too. 미소를 짓다. But in general, 웃다 has two meanings, laugh and smile in Korean. So, 웃다. Do you know how to conjugate this? 웃다. Let's try to conjugate it. So, can you see a or o in the final syllable of the stem? So let's look at the stem. Oh, this is a stem and this has just one syllable, so you just need to see the vowel. Aha, the vowel is this one. U. Did you see this? I'll use this color. Maybe this is better to see. It's u. It's not a, it's not o, so I need to conjugate it with 어요, as in 웃, 어요. It's a spoken form. So all together is 웃어요, 웃어요, 하하하, 웃어요. So It's just a way we use this verb in a sentence. Okay, so 침침이는 잘 웃어요. 침침이는 잘 웃어요. Let's break it down. First, we have very important word. 짜잔, 침침이. 침침이. It's him, it's his name. You don't find this word in a dictionary because it's his name. 침침이. And again, we have 는. The particle. 침침이는. So making 침침이 as subject or topic of the sentence. 잘. 잘 means easily or well. So it depends on the context. So in this case, it's translated as easily. And now we have 웃어요. 웃어요 means laugh. 침침이는 잘 웃어요. 침침이는 잘 웃어요. It means 침침 laughs a lot or 침침 laughs easily. So, you know, if there's anything funny, a little funny, 침침 is laughing a lot. Or 침침 is always smiling. Then we use this expression. 잘 웃어요. 침침이는 잘 웃어요. Do you laugh a lot? Do you laugh easily? 침침 does. 침침 is always smiling. So, do you see 침침 smile? 침침이는 잘 웃어요. Okay, next word is to go. You go to school, you go to work. So to go in Korean is 가다. 가다. Now let's conjugate it. So let's look at the stem. Stem is always without 다. This one, right? Word, the verb or adjective without 다 is the stem. So 가 is a stem here. And let's look at this. It includes a sound, right? If it includes a or o sound, then we need to use 아요. As in 가 아요. So theoretically, it should be 가요. However, in Korea, we do not say 가요, 가요. Why? It's because, look, I'll show you with the romanization. 가요. So when you read this romanization quickly, what happens? 가요, 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 가요. So simply because we read quickly, we speak Korean fast, these two sounds were constructed. It's like shortened as in 가. So we don't say 가요, we just say 가요, 가요. So polite spoken form of to go is 가요, 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 like this. 가요. Okay, so my example is this. 매일 아침 공원에 가요. 매일 아침 공원에 가요. So 매일 means every day. And 아침 means morning. So 매일 아침 means every morning. So 매일 아침 every morning. And we now have this 공원. So it's park. A park. The park is 공원. Okay. And now we have this word. 에 is a particle and it's a direction marking particle like to. So 공원에 means to the park. 공원에 means to the park. And now we have this 가요 means go. 가요 means go. So 가요, these two sounds are merged. This is called elision. Okay. The two sounds become elided together. Got some message from the director. So here we go. So 매일 아침 공원에 가요. It means I go to the park every morning. Then some people might be wondering, hey teacher, you said I go to the park every morning, but where is I? I is often omitted. Well, it's because it's obvious. When we have a conversation, we often omit the subject in Korean because it's obvious. I go to the park every morning. 매일 아침 공원에 가요. Okay? Good? Okay. And do you still see this YouTube without any problem? Because I don't see any new comments. So if you have any comment, please let us know. Comment. Okay, so let's move on. Next word is, we already learned to go, and then next word is to come. Come back. So yes, in Korean is 오다. And now the stem includes the O sound, A or O sound. A or O sound. Ooh, great. A or O sound. So, which means we need to use 아요, right? 아요. Like this. 오, 아, 요. Aha, so I see the comment. Thank you. I see the comment now. Thank you. Yes. 야사에, 맞아요. 가요. And actually, good example. 어디에 가요? 어디에 가요 is perfect. And 짠. Just going back to this one. And 사태함. 매일 아침. Don't forget 매일 아침. 매일 아침. 쿼티씨. So 쿼티씨, you go to work by bicycle. Sounds very healthy. Great. Okay. So theoretically, 오아요, the conjugation should be 오아요. However, again, Korean people speak fast, so we don't say 와요. In real life, what we say is 짠 this. 짜잔 this. Can you read this word quickly? 오아요. Can you read 오아 quickly? 와. Yes, when you read these two characters quickly, it sounds like 와. So it's 와요. So in Korea, nobody said 와요. No, we say 와요. We say 와요, like this, 와요. So when you combine this word, it's 오, you see 오, right? And 아 here. So 와요. So it's how we say come back or come home. So 빨리 와요. Hey, 빨리 와요. So 빨리 means quickly, fast. And 와요 means come. So come quickly. So in English, you say hurry up, like come, hey, hurry up. In Korean, we often say like 빨리 와요, come quickly. Okay, good. 야사 exactly is 와, 에런, 와요, perfect. 사태함, thank you. And 쿼티, 맞아요, 와요. Okay, so next word is 보다, to see or to watch. 보다. So now let's conjugate it together. So when you conjugate it, 짠, does it include our O sound? 보다, 오. Yes, it includes O sound as in 보다. So we need to conjugate it like this. 보아요. 보아요 is okay, it's fine, it's acceptable. Some people use it. However, do you remember my previous rule? It wasn't 와요, right? It's 와요. It happens exactly same thing here. Can you read this one quickly? 보아요, 보아. Yes, so it can also be combined like this. 보 is here and put 아 here as in 아. So it becomes 봐. 보아요 is grammatically correct, but in daily life we more often say 봐요. As in 봐요. So 내일 봐요. So 내일 means tomorrow and 봐요 means see. And in English you say see you tomorrow, but in Korean you don't need to put you. We just say see tomorrow. This is how Korean people say. See you tomorrow in Korean is 내일 봐요. 내일 봐요. Useful. 내일 봐요. Next word is this. 만들다. 만들다. 아, actually good example. 이 사진을 봐요. Look at this photo. Look at this photo. And by the way, have you noticed something? 짠, 짠. Notice something? Yes, it's the present tense. It's the present tense. But here, you can also use it like imperative. When you give an order, come quickly, do this. You can still use this present tense. That's why this you form is useful because you can not only use it for the present tense, but it can also be this, 저전, order, the imperative, when you give an order. Or it can also be used for other usage too, like future tense, or you can use it for the question, or yeah, even like let's do something. It's let's. That can also be this, your form. So once you know this form, you can make many different sentences. Okay. So 만들다. 만들다 means to make. You can make anything. You can make clothes. You can make juice. You can make something, right? Make. 만들다. 만들다. And let's see this stem. Obviously, without 다, 만들 is a stem, right? 만들, 만들. And this, yes, the final syllable includes the sound. It's not a, it's not a, it's not o. Nope, nope. So we need to use 어요. If it includes a or o, then we use 아요. But well, it does not include a, o in the final vowel. Final vowel. You don't have to look at this one. Nope. You only look at the final vowel sound and it includes it's not our o. So we use 어요 as in 만들어요. 만들어요. This is how we use it in the sentence. So I prepared example for you. 우리 엄마는 주스를 잘 만들어요. 우리 엄마는 주스를 잘 만들어요. 우리 literally means our, but when you talk about your family members or the like organization that you are belong to, such as company, school, or your community, you say my company or my school, but in Korean we say our company, our school, and family member too. We don't say my mother, but in Korean we say our mother, or our father. So 우리 literally means our, but in English it's more natural to say my. And 엄마 means mother. So all together, 우리 엄마 means my mother. And now you have 는, the topic marking particle, making 우리 엄마 as the topic or subject of the sentence. Now we have this. 주스 means juice, the English word. 주스. And 를 is object marking particle, making 주스 as object of the sentence. And now you have this one. 짜잔. 잘. We learned it, right? It means easily or well. And 짜잔. 만들어요 means makes. So my mother makes juice well, or my mother makes good juice. My mother's special skill. Her juice is so tasty. So my mother makes juice well in Korean is 우리 엄마는 주스를 잘 만들어요. 우리 엄마는 주스를 잘 만들어요. And 야사이, our TV. Yes, you can do that. 우리 TV. Or actually, our channel, 우리 channel. Actually, I can say that like, everyone please subscribe to 우리 채널. 우리 채널 많이 좋아해 주세요. 우리 채널 구독해 주세요. So please like our channel. Please like our channel or our community. So you can say our too. I would say our too. Or mine is also fine, but yeah, our is also works here. Okay. Let's move on. The next word is 사용하다. 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 사용하다, it means to use. You use computer, you use your mobile phone every day, right? 사용하다. So let's conjugate it. And it's pretty simple, isn't it? Because it's 하다, so you just need to change 하다 to 해요, as in 사용해요, 사용해요. So to use. There is another way to say to use, which is 쓰다, 쓰다. And when you conjugate it with your form, well, it's something exception, but it becomes 써요, 써요, 써요. It includes sound, sound. So it's supposed to be 쓰어요, but when you read 쓰어요 quickly, it becomes 써요. So, well, it's another shortened form. Anyway, 사용해요, 하다 always become 해요. So here's an example sentence for you. So 따란, 저 means I, and 는 is, well, is a particle, topic mark and particle. And we have this, 하루, 하루, it's a day, it's a day. And we also have this particle, 에 is time marking particle. So 하루에, 하루에 means in a day, in a day. So in English, you don't need to say in a day, but well, we need it because 하루 is time. And now we have this word, 8시간, 8시간. It means for 8 hours. 8 hours. Oops, the color is gone, but fine. 8시간 means for 8 hours. So 8시 means 8 o'clock, but 간, if you see this 간, that means it shows the duration. So 8시간, for 8 hours, for 8 hours. And now we have this, computer. Computer is from the computer, the English word. So in Korean is computer, 를 object marking particle. And 사용해요, 사용해요. So is the today's, 짜잔, 사용해요, today's target word, 사용해요. Okay, so I hope this is clear. 하루, 하루, and 저. Okay. 저는 하루에 8시간 컴퓨터를 사용해요. I use a computer for 8 hours a day. I think that's true. I use computer for work, so I think I use a computer about 8 hours. 8 hours. And quality, but we don't say 우리 to our girlfriend or boyfriend. It's mine. That's a very good question. But in Korean, we say 우리 남자친구 or 우리 여자친구. So it's okay. It's acceptable. It's totally fine. It's natural to say 내 여자친구 or 제 여자친구 or 제 남자친구, 내 남자친구 is very natural. But you can also say 우리 남자친구. It also works. It also works in Korean. It's not becomes ours. It's ours. It actually 우리 kind of have some affection. Affection. You know, it's it's affection. It's lovely. Okay, so let's move on to the next word. I think you already know this word, right? 먹다. 먹다 means to eat. Yum, 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 yum. So, 매일 사과를. Now, can you conjugate it? This stem does not include a or o, so we need to use 어요, as in 먹어요. 먹어요. Yes. So, we have this. 매일 means every day. We already talked about it, right? 매일, every day. And 따란, 사과, an apple. And 를 is object marking particle, making 사과 as object of the sentence. And now we have 먹어요, 먹어요, eat. And remember, here is I. So if you want, you can put 저는 매일 사과를 먹어요 is okay. But you can omit it too because it's understandable in the context. Okay, great. 매일 사과를 먹어요. I eat an apple every day. And thank, yum, yum, yum. Yasa, yes, if you eat apple every day, it's very healthy. So I recommend. I should do that too. I used to do that, but apples is getting expensive, so I'm not eating it every day, but I should go back to my routine. And Akshay, good example. 밥을 먹어요. 맞아요. Very good. Here we go. The next example is 말하다. 말하다. And you know how to conjugate this, right? 말하다 means to speak and to say, but it's very simple to conjugate it because it ends with 하다. Change 하다 to 해요, as in 말해요. 말해요. So this is a present tense and very useful. Present tense, or it can also use for let's, or when you give an order, or yeah, very useful. And Lisa, 매일 사과를 먹어요. Perfect. 잘했어요. Okay. And the translation is missing here, so I write it on here directly. From now, or from now on. 짠, this is a correct translation. Okay, so 짠, 지금 means now or now on, and 부터 means from. So from now on in Korean is 지금부터. 지금부터. And do you know 한국어? 한국어, it means Korean, and 로 is a particle and it's like in. So in Korean, when you use some language like English, Spanish, French, Arabic, Filipino, like any other languages, so you put in before the language, right? In Korean, we use 로 or 으로. So 한국어로 means in Korean. And now we have this. 말해요 means speak. It literally means speak, but depending on the context, it can be the order. Hey, speak Korean now. Speak Korean from now on. 말해요. Or in the context, hey, 지금부터 한국어로 말해요, 여러분. Then it can also mean let's. So you need to see the context to distinguish its order, or it's a present tense, or this suggestive form. So 지금부터 한국어로 말해요. Speak in Korean from now on, or let's speak in Korean from now on. Okay, actually 선생님께 말해요. Perfect. That's very polite. Okay, so next word is 전화하다. 전화하다. And it means to call. You make a phone call. And it's very simple to conjugate it, right? Because it's ending with 하다, so it becomes 해요, 해요, 해요. Okay, so my example sentence is this. 할머니랑 자주 전화해요. 할머니랑 자주 전화해요. 할머니, grandmother, or it's actually omitted. Your grandmother or my grandmother. In Korean, we don't really put this possessive word because we can understand in the context. But in English, you put it, right? Your or my, our. So 할머니 means grandmother, but in this context, it means your grandmother. And 랑 means with. You don't need to put particle in English, right? You call your grandmother, right? But in Korean, we say call with grandmother. This is how Korean people say. So we need to put the particle with 할머니랑. And 자주 means often. 자주 means often. 전화해요 means call. So call your grandmother often. And 할머니랑 자주 전화해요. So I'm rising this intonation as in 할머니랑 자주 전화해요. So when I use the high intonation at the end, then it's a question. So it's very simple, right? If you know the present tense, you can make the Korean questions. Yay! In English, you need to learn, okay, you need to change the word order, put do here, like, no, in Korean, you don't need to do anything. Just change the intonation. Change the intonation, that's it. And if I use the flat intonation, like 할머니랑 자주 전화해요. Not rising intonation, but flat intonation, that means it's a sentence. So it means I call my grandmother often. That's it. Yay! Korean present tense. Awesome. It's used many cases. Okay, and what situation should we use 말하다 and 이야기하다? That's a good question, and it's a previous word, right? Both of them are mostly interchangeable. But when you see the details, the nuance is slightly different. 이야기하다. 말하다 is more like to say. 이야기하다, you tell a story. So you exchange the stories. Like, oh, like blah, blah, blah. So 말하다 and 이야기하다, but mostly interchangeable. When you have a conversation, it's also 이야기, right? You share the story, so it's acceptable. But for example, say apple, because I want an apple. Say something, then it's not exchanging the story, right? So 사과를 이야기해. We don't say that way. We just say 말해 or 말해요. So the difference is 이야기 is more like conversation and story. 말하다 is simply you speak. You say a word. Speak. So 말하다 is used more broadly, I would say. And good question from actually, can I also say 부르다? To call, right? 부르다 literally means you call someone's name. Hey chimchim. But when you make a phone call, this call is only used for phone call. 전화하다 is only for phone call. 부르다 is you call someone's name. chimchim. So when you call someone, it's 부르다. So you see the difference between 전화하다 and 부르다, right? 부르다, 침침. Where are you, 침침? 부르다, so you call. But 전화하다 is making a phone call. And Yasa, if you give an order, you change the intonation. We don't change the intonation, but maybe you speak it a little bit more firmly, and you see the context. Like, let's see, how about this? 지금부터 한국어로 말해요. You say more firmly. Or 지금부터 everyone speak 한국어. I'm explaining our class. Everyone speaks Korean from now on. Then 지금부터 한국어를 말해요. So you need to see the context and atmosphere. Yeah. Okay. So okay. Okay. So if you give an order, you change the intonation. Yes, I answered that. And thank 침침. Yes, exactly. 침침. Kwati. Yes, great. And Satyam, thank you very much. So here's the last word of the day. And 찾다, meaning to find or look for. Where is it? Find or look for. So now you see in the stem, right? 찾다. So we say 찾아요. So when you want to conjugate it, 찾다 with 요, then we use 아요 because it does include 아 sound. Okay, so my example is this. 핸드폰, the cell phone, mobile phone. And 찾아요, looking for. So 핸드폰 찾아요, it means are you looking for cell phone? And as you can guess, I omitted you because it's obviously it's you in the context. When you see the context, well, it's easy. It's just you can omit it. And also good thing about the Korean present tense, 요, is you can also use it for this kind of present progressive. Are you looking for, or do you look for? It's all the same in Korean. So if you want to use the conjugate the present progressive, you can still use this present tense. Of course, we do have present progressive such as 찾고 있어요 is also works. But in Korean, it's okay to use this present tense when you want to use present progressive or the continuous form. So, are you looking for the cell phone? 핸드폰 찾아요? And Priyanka, yes, you're a little late, but don't worry. I will have a review session very soon. And Priyanka is okay. And Akshay, perfect. 문제의 답을 찾았어요. I found the solution to the problem. Perfect. 잘했어요. Okay. So, 짠. Let's quickly review the words. So, 따란. So, Chim will move here a little. Okay, great. Okay. First word we learned is 하다, 하다, to do. 가다, 가다, to go. 웃다, 웃다, to laugh or smile. 오다, 오다, to come. And 보다, 보다, to see. And 만들다, 만들다, you make something. 사용하다, 사용하다, to use. 먹다, 먹다, to eat. 말하다, 말하다, to say or to speak. 전화하다, 전화하다, call. 찾다, 찾다, find or look for. So we learn these words today. And 짠, you can find these words in this 짠 core words ebook. So check out the link in the description or scan this QR code. You can get these our textbook for free. Yay! And learn 2,000 Korean words and phrases for free. Yay! Okay, great. So, 짠. Oh, Priyanka, so you will watch the whole video later. Yay, awesome. Thank you. Okay, so homework for you. 동사 하나를 골라 문장을 만들어 보세요. 동사 하나를 골라 문장을 만들어 보세요. So for those of you who want to practice the words that you learned today, why don't you choose one word and make a sentence? That will be a useful practice. So 동사 하나를 골라 문장을 만들어 보세요. If you want to take a photo, here we go. Okay, great. Yes, Chim's tie is falling. Better? Okay. Okay. And thank you so much, everyone. Today we talked about the verb, and next week I'll be back again with new word. This food and drinks in Korean. That will be week 6 out of week 15. So we still have fun, more core words lessons. It will be September 12th, 1 p.m. in Korean time. Next Thursday in Korean time, but it might be Wednesday in your time. So thank you, everyone. Thanks a lot for watching today's video, and I'll see you next week. 감사합니다. Chim is sleeping. Not yet. About to sleep, but not yet. 감사합니다, 코아티 씨, and 사tyam, Aaron, Emily, Akshay, Priyanka, and Lisa and Vilma. Thank you so much. Thank you. And I'll see you next week. 감사합니다. 다음 주에 봐요. Bye bye.